Today in this fantastic video, I'm going to explain to you why we deem the word failure as a bad word when in turn it's not really a bad word, we just think it is, and how you can look at the word failure differently as you go through your life. My name is Chad. I'm the owner and founder of Unlock Wealth Consulting, and stay tuned for the video because this is going to be a good one. Hello everyone out there, my name is Chad. I am the owner and founder of Unlock Wealth Consulting. And I want to talk to you today a little bit about the word failure. There's a lot of things going around at how bad failure is, and I'm here to tell you that failure is not really bad, and it's actually a huge part of your success. Because if you don't have any failure in your life, or you don't try, or you don't get the results that you don't want, you're not going forward. So in other words, to get successful, there has to be a certain amount of what you might call failure. Because without that, that means you're not trying, you're not doing anything, you're not going anywhere. So the failure is just basically, it's a feedback mechanism, and it tells you how not to do something. But in our culture today and in the world today and among the masses today, the word failure deems as bad. To give you a good example of that, if I told you the word arrogant or ignorant, if I told you the word ignorant is not really a bad word. But us as Americans and general society has made that word into a bad word. Being ignorant just means you don't know. Now, I'm ignorant on a lot of things, and I will be the first person to say I'm ignorant. Are you ignorant on things? Yes. If somebody says, hey, don't be so darn ignorant, we take offense like somebody just told us to F off or something, the bad word, and it's not a bad word. So when we have the word failure, is all that is showing us how not to do that. So there's the more I fail, the more I love it because I know I'm getting closer to that thing I want to do. And without failure, that thing's not going to happen, and I'm not going to learn myself how not to do it. Something else when it comes to the word failure that you can incorporate into your daily routine is when you think of failure, think of it as what's a good example? If I want something that I want something, and I have to have failure, a good way to eliminate failure is to have something worth failing over. So is this what I'm going for worth failing over? Because if it is, it's not going to matter if I fail. That's just going to show me how not to do it. Now, the important thing is, and this is really like the linchpin in a lot of different areas, is when somebody does fail or the thing they work at doesn't work out the way they want to, instead of pivoting and correcting themselves and figuring out how to do it the right way, we quit, we stop, and that causes definite failure. You just don't go forward, and that is involved in our society so bad. Everybody tries something, and if it doesn't work, they just stop instead of trying a different way. You know, there's people like Henry Ford, there's Edison. Edison tried to invent the light bulb. I forget how many thousand times it was, and he failed over and over again, but he got it right once, and all it took was that one time. So he had something worth failing for. I learned from in Born Rich, one of Bob Proctor's seminars, when Paul Hutsey, and this is a while ago, he came on the stage and he said have something worth failing for. So to overcome the fear of failure, have the thing that you're failing for worth it. So it has to be worth it. So whenever I go through my day and I do something and it didn't work out the way I want it to, I don't check into my brain as I failed. I check into my brain as that didn't work. That's good. Now I know that doesn't work on this particular situation. And the more I learn this, the more my awareness grows around that certain subject. So when I go to sleep at night and check in my day, the more things that I learned or I didn't do right and I corrected it or I figured out how to do it, the happier I am because I failed faster. I got closer to my goal at a better rate. So anytime you're looking at the word failure, really get your perspective on it. What does failure mean? The masses call it failing, you're a loser, you're done. I call it's just another way that won't work, and that's all it is. So I hope this video helped you guys out today. If it did, please click like, share the video with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. I'll leave my link down below. You can contact me. You can ask me any more questions you want to about the word failure. Or if you don't have a mentor or coach, I highly suggest you get one and I can take you through not just the word failure, but there's a lot of different things out there to go through. So like I said, my name's Chad. I'm at Unlock Wealth, and thanks for watching my video.